Howdy-do, whoop-de-doo. I'm feeling great. How about you? The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah! Ha ha!
Plumbers will say we're not so dumb. We're glad that we are plumbers. Oh boy, how we can. We could have been a senator and gone in politics, but they're always in hot water, and that's no pipe to fix. Then we pack our tools in our old kit bag and do our work with a smile. That's why we're glad that we are plumbers, although our brains are numb. In winters or in summers, oh boy, how we can. Rah, 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 sis, boom, ba, squeak, 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 let's fix a leak. Rah, rah, rah. We are plumbers, a plumber's life for me. You'll always find us in the shade of the old apple tree.
bounding me.
We're glad that we are plumbers. Oh boy, how we can.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! I'm Janet Decay, the Mummy.
And I'm Grimgory, the Monkey.
And together we host the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout!
Yes, our live streaming horror hosted show has it all.
Skits, bits, and a scary flick.
That's right, so for more information on our show, go check out
themummyandthemonkey.com.
And we'll see you
at the Hangout.
Woohoo!
What? You're back? What's wrong with you? Just kidding. Well, we got a little bit more to go here on the countdown, so let's just get to it. What do you say? Yeah!
Now, there is nothing wrong with the convenience store business these days. In fact, it could not be better. But there is one convenience store looking to grab more of the market, and Jack Marshall has that story.
Business is booming for the 57,000 convenience stores across the nation. Booming as in $47 billion in revenue during 1984. On the average, you and your neighbors spend only about $2 each when you shop here for food, soaps, medicines, and anything else you may need in a hurry. 7-Eleven stores are at the top of the heap with 7,500 outlets nationwide. Circle K is second with 3,100, followed by Convenience Food Mart with 1,200 stores. Lawson's recent merger with Dairy Mart has pushed its store count to nearly 900 as the company fights back for a bigger piece of the action. Lawson's and the other convenience stores are always looking for new ways for you to spend your money, like here at the gas pump. But this Northern Ohio retailer is still best known for the basics, milk and dairy products. This is Lawson's huge production plant in Cuyahoga Falls. This is where 90,000 gallons of milk and juice is bottled every day. It all goes out to both Lawson stores and Pick and Pay supermarkets. Just 3 months ago, the company started making its own plastic containers here, materials that are pressed, blown into steel molds, then tested for leaks, and then filled. 120,000 gallons of raw milk a day is used to produce all the dairy products here, including cheese and a variety of ice creams. The dairy line will always be in the company's future, but President Francis Alger says the top priority now is growth and expansion.
So we're looking forward to becoming a very large factor in the convenience store business. In fact, we're large now. We're the 5th largest in the United States. What we're really doing at this point in time is bringing back the excellent reputation that the company had many years ago. We think we've achieved that at this point in time. We've still got a little way to come, but we'll do it.
In Cuyahoga Falls, Jack Marshall, Eyewitness News.
Are we hot here? The microbones. See, microbones. Because it's a scary show, you know? We try to make up a microbone.
It's on like
We're rolling?
I guess if I was a dog, I'd eat it.
Okay, well, thank God you're not, because we need it for this interview. All right, everybody, welcome back to Monster Bash 2018. I'm standing here with
Leonard Getz.
Leonard Getz, yeah, he's an author. And tell us what you wrote there, man.
I wrote From Broadway to the Bowery. It's a filmography of all the films of the Dead End Kids, Little Tough Guys, East Side Kids, Bowery Boys. They did 92 movies over a period of 23 years. And I wrote reviews of every single movie, a history of the whole evolution process, biographies of all the major characters, and it has like 200 pictures. And Leo Gorcey, he's the leader of the group. His son wrote the foreword, and his daughter Brandy, who's here too at Monster Bash, she wrote a nice tribute to her dad. And so that's in here too. Also Hunt's Hall. Hunt's Hall, the guy who played Satch. His son, Reverend Gary Hall, he gave me his eulogy that he did for his dad. So that's all in the book too.
That sounds amazing, yeah. And I personally am a big Bowery Boys fan. I grew up late night watching. They would show these, interesting enough, after we would watch like Big Chuck and Little John in Cleveland. They would do an 8-all-night show, and they would show like Bowery Boys and another bad B movie. But man, I love these guys. And they did some meetups. They met up with Bela Lugosi, right?
Exactly. In fact, I think they're showing it right now. They're showing Spooks Run Wild with Bela Lugosi. In that film, he actually dresses up like Dracula. In the film we saw yesterday, Ghosts on the Loose, he wasn't dressed up as Dracula. He just played a Nazi with a Hungarian accent.
Man, there you go. The things you saw they used to do back then in Hollywood. Well, thanks so much, Leonard, for joining us here and let us talk to you about your book, From Broadway to the Bowery. Yeah, check it out at your, where can they get it?
They can get it from me, Len Getz, at yahoo.com. And we can get it from on PayPal. It's also available on Amazon.
Awesome. So look for this book, pick it up. You won't be sorry. And thanks a lot once again, Leonard, for joining us here on the Harry Scary Hangout.
Thank you.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and woo-woo-woo-woo.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh, my God. That is huge.
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey, gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right. There's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started.
Go. Oh, hey, and away we go. Hey! Woo-hoo! Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday.
Woohoo! Are you DTF out there in the Mummy Monkey land? That means down to Friday.
DTF-AF over here, baby. That's right, because I'm Grim Gory.
And I'm Janet Decay.
And together we host
the Mummy and the Monkeys Harry Scary Hangout.
Episode 223.
233.
Oh, I'm sorry, 233. Ooh, look at me chopping off 10 different. What's wrong with me? Yeah, because that's like we're 15, like close to 15 episodes away, a little over that, to 250 episodes.
Yes, we're getting closer and closer to 250 shows.
Which is halfway to 500.
Halfway to 300.
No, 250
well, 500
is halfway to 500. Okay. Yeah.
We're not so good at math things.
Either of us, apparently. But yeah, so but do you think we have it in us? Do you think we can get to 500 episodes?
I don't know, but we could sure try.
We're going to give it our college tried best, whatever that means. Anyway, hey, we got a great show for you tonight. That's right. Tell everybody what the movie is tonight. Yes. I'm going to let you do that.
The movie for tonight is from 1929. This one's a real oldie-moldy movie. It's called The Phantom in the House.
The Phantom in the House. The Phantom in the House. Oh, it's not scary. Oh, the Phantom in the House.
But after Grimgory's sound effects, it should be called The Farts in the House.
Oh, the burps. Yeah,
it's a murder mystery whodunit. A wealthy, to-do 1920s dysfunctional family has some family drama.
You know, your description is a lot more exciting than what the movie's going to be. But hey, you know what? You know what? But fear not, I did pepper it very heavily. I gave it the 2 scoops of raisins treatment with sound effects and drop-ins tonight. That's right.
And 11 herbs and spices, right?
Everything. I put the whole kit and caboodle. Everything. I just threw everything in this movie I could to make it entertaining because... Not that it's not, but, you know.
Well, here's something that's more entertaining.
Oh, a prize giveaway.
We have a prize giveaway tonight. And to be part of the prize giveaway, all you have to do, if you're watching us live on our YouTube channel.
And once again, it's from our good friend Eric Pigors at Toxic Tunes.
Yes, and Grim is modeling his Frankenstein
this
shirt.
This is one of the shirts I got from Eric, from Uncle Pigors.
Yes, so thank you, ToxicTunes.com. How awesome. This is a signed art print with a fun monster button. And all you have to do is be active in the YouTube chat, and I will write all of your names down and put them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
Ooh, how exciting.
And at the end of the night, we will pick that one lucky winner, and they email us to claim their prize.
That's right. One lucky winner will be plucked out of Janet's bucket tonight. And then they will receive this bodacious prize package from ToxicTunes.com.
Woohoo! All right. So we have some shout-outs. We have some birthday boys here. Happy birthday to Rick Lineweber.
Close enough.
Happy birthday, Rick L. So he turned the big 71.
Wow.
So happy birthday, Rick. And then happy birthday to Rob Barron over at the Bargain Barons.
Oh, happy birthday, buddy.
The Bargain Barons YouTube channel.
Yeah, you just had one too recently.
And then we hope that Michael McBride is feeling better very soon. He said that he is chatting from his hospital bed.
Oh, no. Hopefully he's doing okay.
He has some health concerns, so we hope he is feeling better soon.
And on the same note, shout out to our good buddy and friend and watcher of the show, Neighbor Brian.
Who's
also recouping. So we hope you feel better soon, buddy, because he does check our show out still.
Yes, he does.
You know, I mean, you know, so we do. You know, we go visit him every now and again. So it's good to give him a little shout out and say we're pulling for you, man, and hope to see you back home soon.
And rest in peace, Marty the Space Pirate.
Oh yes,
he was a convention regular at Cinema Wasteland, a convention that we regularly attend. And he was a big fan of all of the horror hosts for many years.
Yeah, he would stop by our table at Cinema Wasteland and say hi to us and talk a little bit. But yeah, that's a big loss. Space Pirate, may you sail the sea of stars forever, my friend. Hopefully, you know, all is well where you're at now. So.
Yes. Okay. So we get a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters.
Yes.
And we aren't necessarily a kid show, but a lot of people watch with their kiddos, so parental discretion is advised. And we do have some mini monsters on the shout-out list. So I've got Putrid Petunia here, the little zombie ghoul.
And who do I have?
And then, do you have, oh, what's his name?
Fartword is in the house. Fartword.
How you doing there, buddy? You smell like bananas.
Yeah, I know.
That furry collar looks like he has a beard. It's funny.
Hey, hands off, Toots. It's for the babes only, and you're not in my style, you know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
Get on with the song. Come on.
Let's do the chants.
1 and 2 and 3.
Mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monster shout out.
2.
Baby Joe,
Hi-yo.
and Lucy, and Dimitri, and Peanut, and Adam. Hey,
Yay,
we've got Mia, and Charlotte, and Mac, and Taylor here, and Gabriel, and Adeline, and Eva, and Mackenzie, and Isabella, too.
All right.
And then there's Carly, and Cassandra, and Miss Violet.
Oh, Violet.
And Lil Kong, and Atticus. Hey, Minnie.
Hey, good job on your play, Lil Kong.
And Penny, and Hannah, and Dario. Wow. Sienna and Adrian and Julius and Morgan. Hey.
Hiya, kiddos.
And Willow and Xander and Araya and Trayvon.
Oh, Trayvon. Trayvon. Okay.
And then we've got Noelle and Emily.
Emily and Noelle.
And Kingsley and Kenton and Parker. Hey, Minis.
Hey.
And Nyla and Lucas and Christian.
Okay.
And then we've got Layla and Ramona. Last but not least.
Ramona. All right, there. You hear that fireworks? What? I gotta go already? Yeah, you gotta get out of here, you little stinky son of a. Get out of here, you. Go eat some rat soup.
All right. So let's get this charged up here.
Oh, let me plug my banana. I gotta
You've
get
got your banana
my
going?
electrical banana. It's off the charger. Okay, ready? That's one of those Tesla bananas. All right, here we
All
go.
right, Magic Macabre Mirror. Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me who be here.
Oh.
James Muscarella, William Rochelle, Watson family, Ricky Bobby Sonia,
Hey-o.
Jenny, Karen, Paul Buser, Raymond, Brad, John Arvey,
Hey-o.
C-Tac, Sears James, Scott, Stashu of Liberty,
Hey-o.
Sputnik, Todd Andrews,
Woo-hoo.
JV, Lois, Dane Stotzer, Watson family,
Oh,
Ron
yes.
Vickers.
Speaking of birthdays, happy birthday, Lois. Remember,
Oh,
it
and
was her
Miss
birthday,
Lois
too.
had a birthday too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Tom O and Thea and Kip
Oh.
and Connie Cleary. Patrick Lord, Matthew Ruley, Sacred Watermelon, Grandpappy,
Hey-o.
Tough Aldrin, the C-Tac. Let's see. Oh, there's so many here. Ed and Jean and Mark Allen.
We like new.
And Virtual Vicky and Neil.
Virtual Vicky.
Virtual Vicky. All right, 150 of you guys watching us
Wow.
live.
All right.
And, share this with your friends on social media. They can watch the show, too.
And if you don't have any friends, run outside right now and grab the first person you see.
And tell all your neighbors, knock on their
Make
door.
them your friend by dragging them into your house and making them watch the Harry Scary Hangout tonight. Trust
Yes.
me, it'll be a bonding thing.
I'm sure they'll love it.
After the police figure everything out, you'll be the best of friends, right?
Yeah, everyone can watch the show together.
Works for me.
There
All
you
right.
go.
All right. Wow. Okay, so we got all the. Do we have anything? We got a full show tonight too. There will be a Saxon search again in tonight's movie.
Yes.
Along with the sound effects drop-ins, and do we have any viewer mail tonight?
Not physical mail, but we do have some other stuff.
Okay, perfect. And we have a TV show time travel. What do you do?
All kinds of stuff. So let's get into it, Grim.
That's right. Let's get into it. Here we go. That's right. Let's commence to Fart 1. Let's commit to Fart 1 of tonight's movie, The Phantom in the House. The Phantom
in the House.
Oh, it's not scary. Oh, The Phantom in the House. Fart 1.
And away we go.
You've been warned. Ha ha.
Uh-oh.
So that's why you've been leading me on, Peggy.
I wanted your friendship, Roger. I knew that you could do something for my husband. He is a genius who's never had a I wanted to get him that There. You know it all.
And for that, you offer me your... That's rather a good one for me. No one but you and I need ever know.
Oh, really?
You're not backing down now.
I mean, your flirt's on the fritz.
Hasn't friendship any other meaning for a man?
No.
Yes, sometimes. But not with a charming woman like you.
Back off, Jack!
Please, I love my husband.
Yes, and I love you madly.
What up?
Peggy. Peggy.
What the hell is it? Oh.
He's dead. Come, you must get out of here.
It was terrible. It was just terrible. I'll never get over it as long as I live.
The scream came from here.
Get out. Get out.
Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten me into.
Boyd Milburn, you have been justly tried and found guilty of manslaughter. Have you anything to say before sentence is pronounced upon you?
Peanut butter.
It is the judgment of this court that you be imprisoned in the state prison for the rest of your natural life.
Oh!
Funny situation, ain't it?
Now, come along with me, you ludicrous lump. There's much to be done.
Queer bird, that Milburn.
They all are when they come here for board and lodging.
Hasn't said one word to me since we left the city. Hasn't said a word since they nailed him with the dead man. No story, no defense, no nothing.
Protecting someone, eh?
Maybe. There were rumors about a woman, but she never spoke up. And he didn't. And the dead man couldn't. I guess they were the only three who knew.
Well, I can imagine a dead man keeping a secret. But a woman?
Shorty, them rock piles is sure raising the devil with my nails.
I thought I told you never to interrupt me while I'm working.
What are you wasting all your time with them drawings for? Why don't you take it easy?
Working keeps a fella from thinking too much, Biffa.
Yeah? Well, I've done my thinking already. When I get out of here, there's one guy that's going to find out what it's all about.
Burger King.
Nothing like coming home after a hard day's work and going to sleep in a nice, soft bed. A nice feather pillow. These beautiful downy covers.
What's wrong with you?
Money's shrunk a bit, hasn't it, Warden?
That's the new money. It's just half the size. And you'll find that it'll just buy half as much. We all like you here, but I hope you never come back.
Thanks, I won't. 15 years of one cook is enough to cure anybody. Goodbye, Warden.
Goodbye, Mills.
Adios, amigos.
Tradesman's entrance is at the rear.
What a dump.
I wish to see Mrs. Baines, please. Tell her it's Mr. Boyd. Boyd.
Very good, sir.
Sauerkraut and cheese. Now who likes pierogi? We like pierogi. Give us a few more, please. They're so delicious, our favorite dishes. Try them and you will see. Now who likes pierogi? We like pierogi.
They told me you would not be free until next week.
I didn't expect you to meet me at the prison gate.
Well, as your wife, I ought to have been there.
15 years. You might have forgotten that I was your husband. You haven't even offered to shake hands.
Oh, okay.
There's a touch of comedy in it, isn't there?
No.
I wonder what your friends would say if you introduced me in my real name. The man who was sentenced for murder.
Don't. Don't.
All right. We'll keep the secret between ourselves.
Alrighty.
You've been wonderfully successful, haven't you?
I'll have to say yes. Oh, shut up.
All that I have has been through the medium of your brains, your genius, your inventions, sent to me from
prison, and patented in your name. You've changed your name, didn't you? Well, you're far away from the old surroundings here. No one even suspects, do they?
Mother, Judge Thompson is here. He's asking for you. Oh, forgive my bursting in like this.
This gentleman is a very old friend of mine, Mr.
Boyd.
My daughter, Dorothy.
How do you do? Are you a very old friend of Mother's?
A very old friend. I your father.
Dorothy, darling, will you please go to the guests? I'll try and have Mr. Boyd stay with us for a time.
Oh, I hope you'll stay. I want to ask you all sorts of questions about my father.
He loved you very dearly.
Oh, is that a fact?
My daughter is very beautiful.
Oh, please, she's at work, Doc.
I've been thinking of her all this time as a little child. Now she's a fine, beautiful lady.
Oh, it's when I think of her that I realize how great our task is going to be. What are you going to do?
Do? I don't know yet. After all, it was for her sake that I went away, not for you.
Boyd, if you'll only believe what happened that night.
Not now. Your friends are waiting for you. Dorothy spoke of Judge Thompson. He's the one who sentenced me. He knows?
Yes. He's the only one who does. He's been a true friend.
We'll have plenty to discuss. Can you put me up for a night, or shall I clear out?
Why, of course you must remain. I'll have Dean show you to your room.
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
In the garden of beautiful women, you are the fairest flower of all. In Paris, Berlin, London, the capitals of the world will bow to your charms, your...
He did?
What?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Please excuse me.
Yes, of course, certainly. As I was saying, in Paris, Berlin, London, the capitals of the world will bow to your charms, your beauty, your daintiness.
Anything else you would require, sir?
No, thank you. Leave the door open, please. I like the music.
Okie dokie.
Hi, this is Toby Radloff, the genuine nerd from Cleveland, Ohio. Nerd, 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 nerd. And you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey.
Enter the world of the potentially rich and famous. Play the Burger King $14 million winning taste game. Win $1,000 a month for the rest of your life, or any of 19 million fabulous food and cash prizes. Glitter, glamour, a flame broiled Whopper, a flaky croissant sandwich, a Pepsi, or $1,000 a month for the rest of your life. And the odds of winning a prize are a fantastic 1 in 7. Play the winning taste game now at Burger King.
Stephanie Powers.
London Fog asked us to test their new Winning Edge high-performance outerwear to prove it gives you an edge against the elements. In these thermographic photos, blue means minimal heat loss because the Thinsulate thermal insulation retains heat. Winning Edge from London Fog. I believe in it because like my London Fog raincoat, it'll perform and look great doing it.
You will find London Fog, Mrs. and Petites at May Company.
In a recent independent price survey of VCRs, the average cost of theirs was $398.49, compared with ours at $599. But does the Curtis Mathis really cost more? Not for additional warranty coverage, for delivery and installation, or for a video head cleaning. Our 4-year Movie Club membership is free, and we give you 50 deluxe movie rentals. Compare and prove to yourself that you get bigger value from your Curtis Mathis home entertainment centers.
The best tractor truck pull in Northeast Ohio returns to the Coliseum Friday and Saturday, November 1st and 2nd. Pull-O-Rama highlights supercharged engines, the 1985 Ohio State Tractor Pullers Association Finals, the all-new Barefoot 3, the world's strongest 5-engine tractor, Makin' Bacon Special, a wheel-standing truck Magnum Jr., and the first-ever 3- and 4-wheel ATV pull. Tickets are on sale now at the Coliseum, all Ticketrons, or by calling Teletron. Pull-O-Rama at the Coliseum. Be there.
WaterMed City kicks off a sale that can't be beat. Now through Monday, get your WaterMed at sale prices that will crush the competition. Right now, this crowd pleaser is only $179.95, your choice of size. This beautiful four-poster is just $199.95, your choice of size. After a tough day, you need the extra comfort of a heated waterbed. So don't wait a moment longer. You'll find the winning WaterMed prices in WaterMed City now through Monday.
Big Rocky Jarmus is mad. For years, he's paid too much for home supplies, but not anymore. Now there's another do-it-yourself home warehouse, another store as big as Rocky, with big selections and big deep discount prices on everything, all backed by our double the difference price guarantee. And at DIY, Rocky found a project center, great instructors, and guarantees he loved. Cleveland, you don't have to pay more. Get to the newest DIY home warehouse, Northfield Road across from Randall Park Mall, and save like Rocky. Big.
Cleveland starts spreading the news.
Crazy horse, look at this.
Here's something you've got to see to believe.
How does this happen on one show?
Spend an afternoon with the stars who bear it all.
Looks like Mr. T's toilet paper.
It's outrageous and off the wall. The word is arms meets a man who's got something for everyone.
I like this plenty.
It's Merv. Weekdays at 4 on TV5.
I'm Fred Griffith. She's best known as the crazy Opal Gardner on All My Children. Now she's turned her talents to writing and directing for the stage and screen. Meet actress Dorothy Lyman. She'll be here live to take your calls. And the good Dr. Fiscus, that high-spirited, girl-crazy wacko doctor from St. Elsewhere, also known as comedian Howie Mandel, will join us. Letitia Baldridge, a leading arbiter of taste, shares her expertise she gained as Jackie Kennedy's chief of staff. All of this, plus much more, on Monday's Morning Exchange, live 8 to 10.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasance, a free TV premiere, Halloween 2. The night he came home. Viewer discretion advised. Friday at 11:30 on TV5.
Hey-o, welcome back one and all to
The Mummy and the Monkeys Harry Scary Hangout.
Heard you missed us, we're back, that's right. And you hopefully got through.
Part 1.
Part 1 of The Phantom in the House.
And followed up by a little chunky segment of commercials from our little project, the Rescued Reels Project.
Yes, that's right. And forget about that WWW thing. But yeah, if you got, like you saw at the end of that segment, we're asking if you got any tapes that you want to send our way, just get a hold of us at rescuedreels at gmail.com.
Yes.
And we'll work something out. We'll even return your tapes. We'll pay for all that stuff.
We'll send them back to you after.
We just want what's on them. And interestingly enough, the stuff that you just saw from 1985 came from our buddy, David Phillips.
Oh, how cool!
Some tapes we acquired from him a while back. And,
he gave you a stack of tapes.
There was one that was marked. It was I could tell it was definitely an '80s, an older one, but it was marked with some movies. But it wasn't. But that stuff was not marked. It had the end of the World Series game from 1985.
Wow!
It was the Cardinals and the I forget who it is. I can't remember. But then it had other stuff on there, like the newscast from that night, October 20th. 1985, and some of those commercials were from that. So thanks, Dave Phillips. And so we're looking for all kinds of anything: VHS, cassette tape, Betamax, old stuff.
So fun and retro.
And we want to preserve this stuff, the commercials and anything fun that could be relevant to our show. And let's get some super chat.
Rebel Ghoul, thank you for the super chat, and Dane Stotzer, thank you for the super chat. And Linda and Dana are watching this evening.
And so is the Bone Jangler, I saw.
So is the Bone Jangler.
Man, doesn't get any better than that.
How fun. And he'll have a show tomorrow night on the Monster Channel.
We look forward to catching that, yes. We love the
Yeah.
whole Saturday night lineup on Monster Channel, yeah.
All
From
right.
like Kung Fu Theater, Daytime Dungeon, and right into the Bone Jangler.
A jam-packed weekend of watching fun shows.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so our next segment is snack toys.
Whoa, hey, wait a minute. I'm sleeping on the job here.
Yeah, where's that graphic?
You got the snack toys?
I've got the snack toys. I've got a snack. And what are you guys snacking on this fun evening of watching movies?
That's right, but like what Janet said, it's time for the Mummy and the Monkeys snack toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
And we got snacks tonight from our I think we're provided once again.
This was from Snackmaster General.
From our Snackmaster
From
General.
Greg.
Buddy Greg.
Famous Amos.
Say that right now. It's Amos.
Amos.
Pronounced very
You
clearly.
have to be careful how you pronounce that.
Yeah, very enunciate, you know?
But this is a Belgian chocolate chip bite-sized cookie.
Ooh, and they're good. I had one.
They're
already.
very good. So I'm going to have a couple cookies, and you can have some too.
Hand it over to me, Mama.
I like these.
Monkey hungry.
You know, these are really good with coffee.
They are good.
I
They
love
got that,
cookies with coffee.
That nice dark Belgian
in the morning.
chocolate.
Oh, that's good.
You do. That
have a
is your
couple
favorite.
sweets in the morning with coffee. Mmm.
All right, snack toy away, Mummy.
Okay, the movie is called The Phantom in the House. It's from 1929. This movie is almost 100 years old.
Holy moly.
Like 95 years old. It's an early whodunit, kind of a talkie movie from PRC Films, a low-budget film studio back in the day.
PBR Films.
PRC.
That explains everything. Oh, PRC.
And a talkie was, they were early films right when they started recording sound and putting sound in movies. It was like fairly new, and it started around the late 1920s, early 1930s.
You could tell, too, because in this movie, they don't have a lot to say.
And there's not a lot of background music or
They're like,
anything.
no, there's not really. They're
Yeah.
just sort of like learning how to talk, I believe. Humans just started learning how to talk in talkies, because before it was silent movies, nobody could talk. But once
Everything was pantomime and,
yeah.
you know.
And then when humans learned to talk back in about 1925, 1926, they did talkie movies. So
Grandma, I think you need to brush up on your
the
history.
business evolved with the humans, I think, right?
Don't listen to Grandma. But yeah, the early talkie films is when they were first experimenting with like getting audio in the films. And you could tell, I mean, and the audio's real quiet. We had to turn it way up. And even then, it's still
I think
a little quiet.
the second fart might be a little low. I apologize, but then I definitely did pump up the third and fourth fart. So pump up the fart unit. Okay.
And if our sound is a little wonky, let us know.
It looks like we're pretty up there. So if it's too, it still might be too loud. I don't know. I could take it down a little bit. The impedance. Hold on. Okay.
Ricky, Bobby, Sonia, they're having milk duds.
Ooh, yummy.
Amanda's having Snyder's barbecue. Oh, maybe pretzels or chips.
Oh, pretzels sound good too right now.
Okay, so
would you like some more Amos?
I'm good for right now. Phil Rawson directed the movie, and he made over 140 films from 1915 to 1949.
Whoa!
So that's a chunky film career. Some movies he was best known for, the 1940s Charlie Chan movies. He directed those. And then from 1941, Spooks Run Wild.
You know what would be a good mashup? Charlie Chan's Angels. Think about that. He could have like Angel number 1, Angel number 2, Angel number 3. Like he had number 1 son, number 1 angel, number 2. I could see it now. Charlie Chan's Angels.
Maybe.
I'm just night dreaming over here.
There you go. That's a neat crossover.
Or smoking something, one or the other.
Okay, so starring Ricardo Cortez.
Oh.
He plays Paul Wallace in this movie. He was married 3 times in his personal life. He was an American film actor that appeared in over 100 films.
I could tell he was a stud. Yeah, look at that guy. You could
And
just look at him and knew he had like...
He played Sam Spade in the original Maltese Falcon from 1931, not the Bogart version from 1941. The Bogart version was more popular, though, and Bogarted that popularity.
Hi-yo!
So yeah, that was his big claim to fame, the Maltese Falcon from 1931.
Yes.
And then The Walking Dead, 1936, as Nolan, a supporting role with Boris Karloff, not to be confused with the comic book The Walking Dead or The Walking Dead TV show. But yeah, he was in that one as well. And Nancy Welford, she's the really cute girl who plays Dorothy. She's the cute, like, flapper girl in the cute dress. She plays Dorothy Milburn. She was a British-born actress. Her family moved to the States when she was a kid, and she only acted for about 4 years. She was in a handful of movies. A popular movie that she was in from 1929 was Gold Diggers of Broadway.
Gold Diggers of Broadway.
So it was like a Broadway type of movie. And she, got married and had 5 kids in her personal life, so she was probably busy with the kiddos.
Probably chasing those little rugrats around, yeah. Wow. And everyone talked kind of weird back then.
Back in the 20s?
Oh, hello, mother. And they weren't even British, but,
Very proper.
Oh.
Well, I think they're supposed to be a well-to-do family.
Yeah, you'll see.
They're a little snooty.
Yeah, there definitely is. The criminal element does creep up later. There's definitely an interesting contrast between the well-to-do and the tough guys. See?
Yeah.
So that's coming up. I'm not giving anything away. Don't worry. Anyway, any cool things going on in the comments there?
Lois says maybe you could just show that Walking Dead movie. I think there might be a copyright on that one. I don't think we could show that one.
Right.
But maybe one day.
Who knows? I mean, we don't know until we actually
have to research it.
Do the research, but yeah, that's our research department here. Does all that.
I'll have what Grimm's having, says Phyllis.
For real, though.
Cheetah's having leftover chicken parmesan. Funny. All
Ooh,
right.
Leftovers. You like leftover pasta.
Leftovers are good.
Yeah.
James West Girl is having Dove tiramisu caramel chocolate.
Wow, that's a fancy one.
There you go.
Dove bar. Ooh.
All right, well, let's get back to...
Oh, they can't wait to get
Let's get back to part 2 of The Phantom in the House.
That's right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Hey,
Scary Hangout.
Movie 2, just for you.
Yesterday you were mine, dear. We lived in a world of dreams. But yesterday has flown away. And now, dear, how empty life seems. You promised your love ne'er would die. But lonely and blue, here am I. Forgotten, I never thought I'd be. Forgotten, what will become of me? The moonlight that unite together is just a memory. Forgotten is every vow you made. Forgotten with bitter tears I face. Forgotten, although I'll always be. You'll never be
wife. It will give me greater happiness than ever I dreamed of, and I have you to thank for it.
Doc, I had an idea. That is, I wanted to, well, you see, We came out here to
Paul Wallace, are you trying to propose to me?
How did you know that?
I've been proposed to so often, I know all the symptoms. Now, my great experience has taught me just the right thing to say to the young lady. It goes like this. My darling, sweetheart, inspiration of my life, I adore you, worship you. Life without you would be a vast darkness. I need you to light my path of happiness, to inspire me. I want you to...
Swing! My darling. My sweetheart. Oh, I can't say that. All that I can say is...
Well, say it, Paul, so I can say yes.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh, if I had any idea it was going to be like this, I'd have said yes long ago. Wonderful news.
Really?
I'm so happy.
I could a brick.
Paul and I are engaged. Oh, everything is all right, my dear Marquis. It's just a silly whim. Probably her idea of amusing the guests.
Thank you.
Now, if you must kiss him like a brother.
What are you talking about?
You know what I tried?
What?
Pristine.
Pristine?
Feminine hygiene spray.
Oh, that's right. How do you like it?
I like it. Lets you feel fresh, and it lasts all day.
You're kidding. It really lasts all day?
Sure. I use it every morning now.
Pristine spray mist or soft new spray powder. They both last all day.
It will bring happiness. That's all I want.
But you know that I have other plans for you.
Plans? You should see the ones Paul has drawn up. The sweetest little breakfast nook and the darlingest nursery.
Nonsense. You will do as I want. You will forget this ridiculous affair.
And marry a title? Make a social conquest to please your vanity? No. Times have changed. Girls choose their own husbands nowadays.
I tell you, you'll do as I want.
And if I refuse?
I'll wreck Paul Wallace. I'll ruin his future.
Ooh!
I was sorry for him, and I let him have the use of my patents to start him in business. I'll withdraw my patents. I'll make a failure of him, a laughingstock.
Do that, Mother, and I'll stick by him just the same. Good morning, Mr. Boyd. Mother and I were just having a little discussion. You're such an old friend of Mother's. Tell her what you'd do if you had a daughter who was very much in love.
But above everything else, I would want her to be happy.
There. You see, Mother? Goodbye.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
You've changed. You've become cold and vain and mercenary. In the old days...
I've forgotten the old days.
Have you? I might recall them if you tried to interfere with her happiness.
No, that's the first time I heard that.
I don't believe you will sacrifice your success in society by forcing me to speak.
Like for real? For real?
I must get more in tune with these surroundings. My clothes are decidedly shabby.
I haven't looked this pretty since I was a baby.
I've become quite a dashing figure in the last few weeks.
Judge Thompson is downstairs. I thought perhaps you wouldn't care to meet him.
Nothing could keep me from meeting Judge Thompson again under these conditions.
Oh, you delight in torturing me?
Ain't I, a stinker?
Come, we mustn't keep the judge waiting.
Everyone, how do you do? How do you do? Ooh.
Mr. Boyd, this is Paul, the man I'm going to marry.
I'm glad to meet you. How do you do, sir? I see you've made someone very happy, and I'm glad, very glad for you both.
Thank you, Mr. Boyd.
Mr. Boyd, Judge Thompson.
But hi, how are you? It's so cool seeing you. This is crazy. You look great.
Judge Thompson, it's been many years since I've had the honor of meeting so distinguished a jurist.
Well, I hardly know what to say to that. Mr. Boyd? I'd like to have a talk with you, Boyd. Alone.
In the library? You'll excuse us a moment, Mrs. Bainbridge?
Why, surely.
Milburn, have you given any thought to what your returning means to your family?
Hell no.
Yes?
Your wife and daughter have found happiness and contentment in a new life that
I have no place in. Is that what you're trying to say? That I ought to clear out and leave them?
I suppose that's what it amounts to. You know there is nothing you can do for them except to destroy all that they have built up, to take them back to a life they have forgotten.
What do you say we cut the chit-chat? A-hole!
Judge Thompson, I don't know yet what I'm going to do, except that for the present, I'll remain right here.
Get the mother out of my life.
Oh, well. I certainly don't belong out here.
Oh, don't
run away.
Please. You know, Paul, Mr. Boyd my father very well.
He must have been a wonderful man. I wish that I could have him.
I sometimes try to picture him. Mother said he went away soon after the war started. Then word came of an air raid and... Well, I guess there are lots of heroes the world never heard of.
Yes.
That's how I try to remember him.
Well, isn't that special?
That's a wonderful memory to have of your father.
Yes, and it's one that I'll always keep.
Here I am, a silly old man, keeping you youngsters from enjoying this wonderful moonlight. I'm going in. And I'll keep anyone else from coming out here.
All right.
Everybody and every creature has to poop sometime.
Oh boy. Wow. Ooh, that's a funny one. Oh man, I love these magazines. Oh boy. Well, all done. Got stuff I gotta get to. Let me see. Let's get down to business. What the? Holy pierogi, we're out of paper. I better go check the hallway closet. Yeah, there's gotta be something there. Oh, son of a ghoul. Can't believe I have to do the shuffle of shame here. When the roll runs out, put another one back. How hard can that be? Jeez. Oh, suffering sauerkraut. Please let there be a roll in here, please. I really need one bad. This can't be happening. It really can't be happening. Ah, can't believe it. We're totally wiped out. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get a hold of Stasha. Yeah, she's at the grocery store right now. She could pick some up and bring them back on her way home. Yep, I'll text her. Yeah. Whew. Anticipation. Stasha's making me wait. Where the heck is that girl? It's been about an hour. The mortar's starting to dry here, if you know what I mean. Oh, that might be her right now. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, Stasha, thank you. Woohoo, I'm saved. Look outside. Why? What the? Stasha! Oops, she's done it again. Well, it's better than the last time when he asked her to bring home a poo-poo platter for dinner. Ew. Join us next time for more misadventures of Stasha from the old country.
Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Piggers, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, Artwork, scare freshener, pill. I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
And there we are back. Now you can laugh. Whoa, that's
Wow.
Stasha. I tell you.
All he had to do was like rinse his butt off in the shower.
She had one job. Yeah, he had 2 shirts on, right? I'm just do the math.
Yeah, maybe use a different
Yeah, just
shirt,
take one of the shirts off and go to town. But
a
hey,
sock or something.
yeah, that's why Yashu hasn't really gotten far in his
Just
life.
go rinse your butt off in the shower.
Yeah, like it's a bidet, it's a shower, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just kind of push everything. Smash it down the drain.
One day he'll figure it out.
Anyway, welcome back everyone to the Hairy Scary Hangout, hosted by the Mummy and the Monkey. Ghouls truly.
Yes, and we are watching The Phantom in the House.
Well, yes, and the title is very deceiving because it sounds like a scary movie or something mysterious, but I think the Phantom in this case is just the guy that came back after being in prison for 15 years for taking the rap for the murder of of his wife.
Yes,
committed.
And they'll probably show that later on in the movie.
Well, I mean, I think you could figure out they showed all that. He said he went to jail for her, basically.
Yeah, well, they did show it a little bit earlier, but
she didn't visit him in jail.
I'm sure they'll talk about it
later. What are you doing, you little nut? I got a Louie attacking me. I got to be careful because them claws are flying down there.
Oh, Louie, watch those claws, buddy. We've got Crypt Kitty Louie trying to scratch a
Watch out for the tater tots, buddy. All right.
Okay, so it's a 1920s movie.
Right.
There's a lot of fun 1920s lingo that we could go over.
Yeah, see?
And then we have some promo stuff that we could share.
Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, so hard-boiled means without feeling or sentiment. So his wife was hard-boiled.
That dame's hard-boiled, see?
She's hard-boiled. Heebie-jeebie, to get the jitters or the creeps.
That broad gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, what's he doing to me?
She gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Louie's giving me the heebie-jeebies right now. What do you want, buddy?
Lulu.
I think he wants some treats or something. He wants his snack toy.
Louie wants a snack toy.
Come on,
He's
Louie.
having some chicken cat treats. There you go, Louie.
Lucky Louie. All right.
Now he's okay.
Yeah, lay some more of that slang on me, see? Man.
Hooch is bootleg liquor.
It's booze.
Drink some of that hooch.
Yeah, he's swilling the hooch over there with the dame with the nice gams.
Now Louie is the cat's meow.
Yeah, and you are the bee's knees.
That means stylish or cool. And you wearing that awesome shirt, that's the cat's meow.
By Toxic Tunes.
Yeah, there you go.
.com.
And a dapper, someone who's neatly dressed.
He's a dapper Dan, see?
You're looking dapper. All right, a tomato.
Oh, that's your head, right? Or the heart.
No.
She's a ripe tomato?
Tomato is an attractive lady. That's a ripe tomato over there. That's a hot tomato.
She's ready for picking.
And gams.
Those are legs.
Gams are legs, yes.
Shapely legs, yes.
The getaway sticks is also legs.
Yeah, if you're running
away.
Sticks, yeah.
Your getaway sticks.
Look at the gams on that tomato.
Some of the old lingo is fun.
They're the bee's knees, her gams.
So we'll have, we're going to try to show something a little more monster-y next week.
Yeah, we can't promise you
but
that.
Sometimes we pepper in these other old-timey movies.
Yeah, stuff we could show. We don't have any, it's, I don't know. It's just what we can pull out and show without any issues with copyright and things like that. So,
right.
You know how it is out there. But you know what? I thought just hanging out with us was the big thing. And you know what? Speaking of hanging out, we're going to do a Hairy Scary Hangover tonight, too.
Yes, and we're going to talk about different movies and shows that we've watched recently.
And some other cool stuff, too.
And some other cool things. So, yeah, we can... do you have the stills for that?
Yeah, and speaking of cool things, here's some stuff that's going down. And I guess the rondos are over with. The voting stopped last week.
They are over with, so any day now they will announce the winners.
Let's hope so.
So...
I wonder who won Best Horror Host. Okay,
Gee, I wonder.
You want to bet on it? Okay, so God, that would be the odds on that would be astronomical, and I don't think you'd even have to pick the actual winner, just who you didn't think wasn't going to win. Okay, I'm looking for what? Oh, the stills. Okay,
the stills.
The screen is doing something weird.
Yeah, why is your screen small?
I don't. Well,
Do you want me to help you?
No, I got this here. Here we go. Okay. So, and I can't see where we're at. That's the problem with this.
Keep peppering, says Statue of Liberty.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so May 11th, Saturday, May 11th, we are making an appearance at CosCon.
All right.
It's a cosplay-themed convention. It's a one-day show in Grafton, Ohio. So the information is there, and they do have a Facebook page. And the guys that run it also have a nerd podcast where they talk about all kinds of fun, nerdy stuff like cosplay and anime and like Star Trek and stuff like that.
So nerd stuff.
And our friends, the Cleveland Federation and our Star Trek group, the Federation of Trekkers will be there, as well as the Cleveland Ghostbusters. And some other awesome people, like the Akron Comic-Con people, they will make an appearance at CosCon.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's a CosCon coming up. Come out and see the Mummy and the Monkey and everything else they have there at the CosCon. All right, hey, if you want to become a Monster member, it's only $2.99 a month. And how can they do that, Janet DK?
Just go on our YouTube channel, and our YouTube channel is The Mummy and the Monkey, and click that little join button on the top right. And yeah, it's only $2.99 a month, and I try to upload 1 or 2 videos a week that is exclusive for the channel members.
And you had a doozy recently, so the video professor.
Oh no, the Sally Struthers commercial.
Well, yeah, commercial
and
stuff.
then later on, I put out the video professor.
Oh, that's right. And if you can't get enough of the Mummy and the Monkey on Friday nights, where else could they find us during the week at any odd time?
Well, we haven't done a podcast in a couple weeks, but we will next time for sure.
Yes.
Our Living the Scream podcast. It's the official podcast where we talk about behind the scenes of being a reseller and being a horror host.
Ooh, it's good fun, good clean fun with our alter egos. That's right. So check us out on the Living the Scream podcast right here on our YouTube channel.
And I see people were gifting channel memberships to some viewers, so thank you. That's really sweet.
That's right, and like I mentioned earlier, right after the Harry Scary Hangout, we will be hosting the Mummy and the Monkey's Harry Scary Hangover.
Yes, it's our after show at Chat Show where we talk about all sorts of pop culture things, movies and shows that we've been watching behind the scenes.
And
so
whatever might pop up off topic, who knows?
And whatever you guys chat about in the chat.
That's right, and last but not least, where can they buy stuff to be the coolest ghoul in school?
Well, we have our t-shirts. We've got t-shirts and tank tops and hoodies and so much more. It's all there on the Teespring store. Different colors and sizes to choose from, different designs. And you can get 15% off of your order.
Woo.
Use coupon code BANANAS. These deals are bananas. And you'll be the best dressed in your neighborhood.
Oh, give me a second here, everybody. We're in the dark.
The
Turn
lights
on.
went
We
out.
didn't pay the light bill. There we go.
There we go. It's working.
There must have payment much. The ACH payment went through. Okay. Wow. Hoo-ha. Woo. So hopefully you're getting through the movie so far, but we're watching it right with you. So we're feeling what you're feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? We're right there with you. Solidarity here. You know.
All right. We have part 3 of The Phantom in the House
coming up, and don't forget we're giving away an awesome show the prize giveaway real quick.
Prize giveaway. So just hang out in the YouTube chat, watch the movie, comment on it, chat with your friends, and I will write your name down and put it in my big mummy bucket here. Ouch. My big plastic mummy bucket. The Kardashians have plastic buckets, and now I do too.
That's nice.
And we will pick one lucky winner at the end of the evening, and that lucky winner just needs to email us to claim their prize. But this is a signed print, thanks to ToxicTunes.com.
Hey-o.
And there's a fun button on the back there and some more info from them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Toxic Tunes, for tonight's prize giveaway. Okay, we can no longer delay what time we got. Yeah, we're doing okay on time.
Let's move right along into part 3 of the movie.
A phantom in the house. The phantom's in the house. Hi-ho, the Dario. Whatever. What is a Dario?
I don't know. Why are you singing that with this movie?
I don't know, because it's like the farmer and the devil, the phantom, and, you know.
Okay.
Whatevs. I'm just crowbarring stuff in there. Anyway, let's get to that. All right.
All right, let's watch.
Part 3 right here.
Yep.
Would you please tell Mrs. Bainbridge that I wish to see her?
Or whatever.
Once again, something wonderful in my life has been turned into a giant crap fest.
I have decided. I'm going away. Not because of anything you've said, nor of any kind suggestion of Judge Thompson. I'll find the place, and I'll let you know. Goodbye.
Shorty. Hello, Bill. They told me I'd find you here. What's the racket? You coming out of a swell joint like this?
I thought of your business, pal.
Why, they're just friends of mine, Bill, that's all.
That's rich. You with swell friends like this? Say, you wouldn't hold out on a pal, would you? Come across, Shorty, now. Come across. Now, listen, baby. I'm going to tell you... Have you got anything on your...
And how will your mother's decision affect you two?
It will ruin Paul's chances for his whole future if she takes her patent rights away from him.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care anything about that. But she threatens to disinherit Dot if she marries me. So, I've either got to let her marry a title or...
Now, Paul, you know I don't mind being poor.
Oh, honey, it isn't
That's
that...
settled. It's you I'm worrying about.
Now, come, children, don't quarrel about it. Let me attend to it. I'll have a talk with your mother, and I'm sure she'll listen to me.
Oh, that'll be wonderful.
That's fine, Mr. Boyd.
Hello, Shorty. Got company. Don't let me butt in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does the big squishy butt have something to say?
Why, Bill, you see, I'll be alone a little later.
That's all right. Biffa Bills, the name is. Pleased to meet you.
Ouch.
Oh, what? Howdy, kid.
Howdy do, sir.
Bill sure got himself a nice, swell hangout, ain't it?
You get that thing out of my face. What's the matter with you?
Now, don't worry about it. I'll see your mother right away.
Thank you, Mr. Boyd.
Bye, Mr. Boyd. Thanks very much.
Goodbye, Mr. Biffa Bill.
Don't let me chase you away, folks.
Bye.
Good night, children. Come again.
Let's go to KFC. I'll drive, you pay.
You don't trot out any of this swell junk when I call, Shorty. What am I? An orphan?
Excuse me, Bill. I'm on a telephone. Bayside 3580.
I'm trying to use the phone!
Peggy?
Who's there?
This is Boyd.
Mm-hmm.
I must see you tonight.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Very important.
Ask her to bring a friend. And make it a blonde.
All right, I'll be there at 8.
Disgusting.
Goodbye.
Ah!
Everything you've done has proven you to be heartless. We've made a miserable failure of our lives, but hers has just begun. You've got to stand aside for her happiness, or I'll tell her everything.
You don't dare.
Don't dare? You're not going to make me fail her now. Now as before. My one concern is her happiness. If you force me, I'll tell her the whole truth.
You can't. I told you everything that happened that night. You can't tell her.
I will tell her everything, and let her decide.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
All right. I'll do as you ask.
Call Dorothy in and tell her.
Good evening.
You rang, madame?
Ask Miss Dorothy to come here at once.
At your command.
I've just had a nice, quiet with your mother, and she wants to tell you that everything is perfect about you and Paul and his patents and everything.
Oh, Mother, you darling.
Bring Paul in. He'll be glad to hear it.
Why, Paul went to see Judge Thompson. He told me the judge had called up and wanted to see him at once. I can't imagine why.
Uh-oh.
I think it would be a good plan if I were there during their meeting. Don't you think so, Mrs. Bainbridge?
No.
I'll bring Paul back with me.
Oh, Mother, isn't it wonderful? I'm so happy.
And so I felt it to be my duty to tell you the truth about Dorothy's father, in order to save you from marrying into the family of a murderer.
Excuse me?
Do you really think that would make any difference?
Then perhaps this will. If you continue your attentions to Dorothy, she will be told.
You wouldn't do a thing like that.
I have told you what will happen, and that's final.
Why, you're meddling on. You rang, sir?
It's all right, John. You may go.
Well, excuse me!
I have warned you. Keep your mouth shut.
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhogs will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
Oh. Ow, ow, ow!
The next time I have to come in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Officer.
There he is. He did it.
Now, wait a minute. I had nothing to do with that, officer. Why, I was in there talking to the judge. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, you better come down and tell the
But I tell you, I don't know.
Come along, come along.
Why don't you listen to me just a minute? I didn't have anything to do with it. I was just going out in the hall. I tell you, he...
I am a barfly.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Yeah? Well, go right ahead. That'll please me fine.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on in.
You'll never be forgotten by me.
Bill? going to let you in on a job down on the island. Okay for tonight.
Now you're talking, Shorty.
I'm about ready to go, Bill. Say, I have no gat. You got an extra one?
I'll get you a machine gun if you want it, Shorty.
You're the greatest guy in the whole galaxy.
Here you are.
Thanks. Stick 'em up.
Go!
Shorty.
You got an innocent man for the murder you committed tonight, and we are going to clear him.
Wait a minute, Shorty. What's the idea of sticking me up this way? He sent you up, didn't he? He ought to be glad he got his.
Stay where you are.
Oh, my ovaries.
What did you do it for?
I tell you, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
The servant said he heard you threaten Judge Thompson. You can't deny that.
Yes? I want him to keep quiet about something.
When he wouldn't, you shut him up for good, huh?
Why were you in Judge Thompson's house?
He sent for me.
What for?
Come on. Why were you there?
I have never been accused of something so heinous! Every time we get him to this spot, he shuts up.
Frankly, our case is very weak. His absolute refusal to explain, even to me, his counsel, why he was at Judge Thompson's home that night, makes his defense an almost hopeless task.
It's beside me. It's just sick.
By any chance, Mrs. Bainbridge, do you know his reason for this attitude? If you would explain, you might save his life.
I cannot. To tell what passed between them would seal Paul's faith beyond all hope. It might even appear as a motive for the crime.
You confusing me.
But you will save him. You must save him.
Nothing we can do will be left undone, Mrs. Bainbridge.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
I'm going back and clean the crackers out of my bed. I'm expecting company.
Mother. Then it is you who are paying for Paul's defense.
You're absolutely correct.
And I've been filled with so many bitter thoughts. Mother, dear.
Boy, am I hungry. Yes, sirree. Cannot wait to eat my burger Kong.
rats, bats, and black cats. It's almost time to open up the store. Hey, Grim!
Yes, Janet?
Did you put the We're Open sign out in the front?
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, I'll do it. Just hold your horses. Oh, jeez. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Woo-hoo.
That monkey man. Good help is hard to find.
Come to me.
Grim, what did you do?
Sorry. And we're back. Hey!
Whoa! So that's why the store closed.
No, all those lawsuits and everything. What are you gonna do?
Oh man!
Oh, well. But good thing you had insurance, right? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Harry Scary Hangout. Not that you never left, but maybe you dozed off tonight's movie. There's a phantom in the house. There's a phantom in the house. There's a.
What Grim said.
Oh boy. I think that was more exciting than the movie.
We finished part 3 of the movie.
Whew.
Woo!
Barely.
So, yeah, only one more part, or as we like to say here, fart to go. And if you're watching this live on YouTube or later on YouTube, give the little like button a click. We do appreciate it. And we also want to thank the Bone Daddy for the super chat.
Oh, yes. Here, let me get my barber pop
Yeah,
up
there was a super chat that went through.
In my hot little hands to give a little...
There we go.
To the Bone Daddy.
The Bone Daddy. Not to be confused with the Bone Jangler.
Right. Who is sometimes referred to as Bone Daddy.
And Bargain Baron says, whoa, LOL, Grim's getting down to Friday.
Oh, I've been, yeah, you know it. I was born to be DTF, baby. All right, yeah.
So coming up next, what do we got?
What do we got?
What do we got?
We got...
What's the good word, Grim?
Got that first.
Oh.
And then... Then we're going to go into... Sorry. Ooh, that was fragrant, wasn't it? There's a backup one, just in case the first one wasn't potent enough.
I need to open a window down here.
The segment that you all know and love, I think at least one of you do, that's going to be shown tonight if you're watching. A segment we like to call... What do you do?
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your Harry Scary show? Do you watch with your dog or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, so last week we had like 1,000 of them, but tonight we only got one, and they sent 2 different things.
Oh, cool.
Pictures of it, but it's from Marty's friend Eric, who does these really cool sculptures. This might be the coolest one so far. He did like a werewolf before, but look at this thing.
Oh, wow.
Looks like he's got some hobo's head in his hand. I don't know what that is.
So he likes to work on art while he's watching the show.
Yeah, some possessed guy, it looks like, with glowing eyes. I don't know who this is supposed to be.
Arts and crafts.
But it's gall darn pretty cool.
A headless horseman type of guy.
He has a skull, like he has a different look. He's got a new attitude. And I got my human head with the glowing eyes.
Wow.
And my neck glows, too.
Well, he's getting ahead of himself.
He's got a lightsaber or something going on there. But hey, thanks, Eric, Marty's friend, for sending that in to our segment, What Do You Do? And if someone out there has something they like to share with us, what they do when they watch our show, how they're, the TV the diorama, if they have some kind of weird, cool toys and stuff around the television.
Cool projector setup.
What they
some
do.
people watch by campfire or while they're traveling on the go.
Some people do hobbies, like paint, like this in this Eric's case.
Arts and crafts
Arts
and
and
stuff.
crafts while they watch our show. What could they do?
Cooking. We've seen cooking pictures of like delicious food people have made while they're getting ready to watch the show.
Preparing for tonight's festivities.
So that's always fun.
If you'd like to share that with us, please send us an email to themummyandthemonkey at gmail.com. Simple as that. And we'll possibly show your submissions on a future episode of the Harry Scary Hangout.
Oh yeah. That would be fun to see.
It would be fun to see. We like to we have some interesting stuff come through. So yeah, feel free to send us that or anything else you'd like to send us via email. All right. Boom. There we go.
Very cool.
Woo! Yeah, still a little bit of show to go here. We're doing okay.
Sears James says looks like a lightsaber in that one picture.
It did. It reminded me a little bit of the lightsaber of the George Lucas invented. Before that, they just had swords, right? Swords. You're really pronouncing that W. That's like white. I say the W
Sword?
in sword. Yes, the swords. But yeah, I think George Lucas came up with the lightsaber, right?
I thought so.
Not to be confused with the lightsaver. A lifesaver, which is a candy.
Or a lightsaver, like if it's energy efficient.
Oh.
Like an LED bulb.
A lightsaver.
A lightsaver.
Oh, boy. You didn't milk that whole joke.
Really,
all right.
That's a real stretch there.
Still better than the movie tonight, so.
Well, speaking of the movie, let's get into the rest of it. Let's find out what happens next.
Or doesn't.
Or doesn't.
Or the final fart. That's right. Folks, you paid for the whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge for tonight's exciting pulse pounding. Well, it's just a sound. Good way to step on my little spiel there.
Sorry.
But anyway.
I didn't mean to rain on your parade there.
Forget it. They'll take a rain check on that. All right, let's get you right. Who cares? Let's get on to Fart 4, the final fart of tonight's movie. There's a phantom in the house. Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys. Harry Scary Hangout. And away we go.
There's so much to make amends for, dear. I've been blind, and now I'm afraid it's too late.
Oh, it isn't, Mother. It isn't. We'll win yet. If only we could find some trace of Mr. Boyd. I know he would help us.
Just a minute, dear.
Why do you keep talking about this? Just fucking figure it out.
Blah, 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 blah. Yours truly, some bozo.
You've done this, too?
I want you to go to see him, dear. The letter came only today.
Yeah, right.
Will he?
It's hard to say yet. He's been in a coma since they brought him in. Only the last day or so he has started to talk incoherently.
May I sit with him a while?
Bill, that house on the island, I'll need to get.
This lame story he's about to tell me?
Stand there, Biffa. He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
What else?
Hello? Start talking.
Hello, Wallace.
Hello, Captain. Well, they've convicted me. But I still tell you I didn't do it.
Don't let it get you, my boy. You see, we have our duty to perform, too. Why, you didn't even put up a defense.
Yes, that's true.
What a dumb thing to do.
I brought you here because there is someone who wants to see you.
Julia Roberts.
Really?
Paul!
Hey, girlfriend!
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Any news about the old man?
Discharged from the hospital this morning. Came right back to the city, to his flat. Jenkins is watching. Say, Chief, I can't get this case straight. There's something big being covered up somewhere.
Maybe. This case isn't closed yet, Morgan. I'm on a lead right now that...
Yeah?
Great girl, Morgan. Great girl.
Yeah.
Promise, Paul. You won't lose hope.
I promise, Doc.
Oh, this is just so sad.
I'm looking for Biffa Bill.
Oh, good for you!
You gotta go to South America if you want to see the Biffer.
Do you believe me now?
No.
My number up in the big house was 1748. I did 15 years for that other murder.
That's my problem?
Confessing a murder doesn't always prove it, Melbourne.
Proof? Judge Thompson sent me up. That's reason enough, isn't it? I hated him. Oh, I'd have shut up about it, but I couldn't let you burn an innocent man.
I appreciate that.
All right, Melbourne. We'll take your confession.
Well, thank you, sir. What a great deal that was.
Don't mention it. Sit down.
But they've convicted Paul. Why have they arrested you?
Why should he have done it? He had no grievance against Judge Thompson. But someone else did. Whom did he send to prison for life? Whose home was he seeking to destroy?
Do you mean that you... I know you didn't.
Who else? I'd have got away with it, too. Except for the boy. He's innocent.
You've given yourself up, and you didn't do it. I won't let you.
Listen. When you leave here, I want you to forget me. Go on keeping the truth from Dorothy, her father. Let her go on believing that he died years ago. Because he did.
Do your own thing, chicken wing.
Say, Bill, why didn't you stay away till after they burnt the kid? It'll only be a few days now. Shorty was looking for you a couple of weeks ago.
Shut up. That's over. Quit talking about it.
You know everything because you're a man, and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
Oh.
You don't have to get so touchy about it. Anyway, I told him you went to South America.
If we pull that job tonight, we are going.
Okay.
Hurry up. Let's get going. The car's waiting.
Stop rushing me!
Put 'em up.
I meant to do that.
That's the man.
You're going in, Beaver. We want to talk to you about the Thompson killing.
What do I know about it?
This looks extraordinarily bad.
Smart, ain't you?
Come on, keep moving.
Lights out!
Hey, what happened?
They're gone. The girl's gone, too.
Well, call headquarters. Surround the block.
And there's been no news of Miss Dorothy this morning?
Nothing, madame.
I'll answer it.
Aye.
Hello? I'll come at once.
How do you do?
Do you like stream? I've only seen you on Insta.
Have you news of my daughter?
Some very important news, Mrs. Bainbridge. Won't you sit down a moment, please?
Oh, you again.
What happened? I was almost frantic with worry. There, Mother. There's nothing more to worry about. The police have the guilty man.
Woohoo! Yeehaw!
I'm so happy that everything's all right.
Dorothy has told me all that you've done, and I'm very grateful to you.
We'll be happy now, Mother. Happier than you ever imagined.
Or whatever.
Here's that phony confession of yours, Milburn. I never did think very much of it.
You're ripping my car.
They knew you were an old fraud all the time. They've caught the one who's really guilty, and he's confessed the whole thing.
Very nice.
She means she caught him, and he was trying to take her away. Brave girl, and you should all be very proud of her.
I was always sure of you, my child. I'll say goodbye to the happy family. Goodbye.
You're not going to leave me again. Since the day I went to the hospital, I've known, Father.
Mwah, 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 mwah. So that's how it is in their family.
Well, why don't you laugh instead of cry? Here we are, we found each other. Be married and everything. Come on, let's and be happy.
Darn, that's the end.
Greetings, my dear fiends. I'm Bobby Gum Monster of Monster Movie Night, along with my co-host, Boris T. Buzzard.
And I'm Slash, No Channel, Lone Wolf Cooper, along with my half-bred monster bride,
Foxy Roxy,
of Slash's Graveyard Tales.
I'm Mr. Molko from Morbid Mansion Theater.
And you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy, Scary Hangout! Ah!
Guy again?
Okay, you're trying to figure this out?
Yeah.
Who's the actual killer? Well,
did the butler do it?
I think the movie did it. I think this movie had no plot, nothing. It was just like
there was a plot. We just weren't paying attention. Or weren't that interested. We liked the sound effects better than the plot.
Back then, they didn't have sleeping pills, so they made movies like this.
Oh,
so
is that?
people could fall asleep. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course, obviously.
So that's how they did it.
Yeah, they would. It was a little bit more elaborate.
So you could take a nap in the theater.
Right. Yeah. If you had trouble sleeping, you could just go see Phantom in the House and like about 5 minutes in, you're good for a whole hour, and then you wake up and go about your business.
There you go.
Be our business. Anyway, everybody, there you go.
We got through the movie.
Woo! Choked that one down. Another stinker in the can. I can't believe it.
Some of you may have fallen asleep, but we don't blame you.
We hope you're dreaming of very, very nice things.
Yes.
As opposed to tonight's movie. But hey, you know what? It's like a Goulardi thing, right? I mean, the whole point was to get these turkeys out and just kind of get through them.
And that was one turkey of a talkie.
Oh boy, there you go. Say that 3 times twice.
One turkey of a talkie.
Woo! You can tell your friends about this one tomorrow. That's a good thing about this movie.
Yes. Well, we have a prize to give away, but before we do that, we have one last segment. And is we're going to go back in time to 1979.
That's right. It's time for the TV show Time Travel. That's where we crack open a TV guide, which was a little supplement you got with your newspaper. If you know what that is, I probably have to explain a newspaper now. Anyway,
back on printed paper before everything was digital.
Yeah, and it would come once a week, and it would tell you everything. It's like a little magazine that would tell you everything that's on television. Both, the 3 networks you got and the 2 UHF stations you got for the past, I don't know, since the 50s until like the 90s. And then cable was in the 80s, but that was even a bigger offering. And they had those listings in there too.
Before your live streaming, and heck, before cable TV, if it was 1970s.
Yes. Oh, and we're joined by Louie, of course, yes.
Louie the Crypt Kitty is here.
Yeah, I'm not just stroking my knee, if you can see him. The black cat on my black jeans.
Yeah, he blends right in with your outfit.
So we're going to go back in time to 1979 and see what was playing right here in the Cleveland, area. Yeah, with horror hosts and the like. So here we go with the segment we like to call Cleveland TV Showtime Travel, baby. That's right. We start 11:30 p.m. Friday, April 27th, 1979 with the Houlihan and Big Chuck Show. And their movie that night was The Disembodied.
Ooh, I like that poster art.
I've never seen this one. It looks kind of jungly and fun and sort of like voodoo-y, I would imagine, right?
Fancy.
Something kind of creepy there. I like that. A lot of voodoo stuff. Oh no, I want nothing to do with your voodoo. And later on that channel, same channel at 2:30 a.m., was 8 All Night, and their movie was The Beast from the Haunted Cave. Now, this wasn't a hosted movie. This was just the movies they would show.
Just a movie they were playing.
They would show horror movies and B-monster movies after Big Chuck and Little John. Usually 2 of them, and their second one after that was The Last Woman on Earth.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so then we fast forward to 11:30 a.m. this time on Channel 43 for the one, the only Superhost. He usually showed an hour of serials like Superman, The Three Stooges, and then he kicked into his 2 movies for the day, which were usually sci-fi and or horror movies. And his first movie at 1 p.m. was Yongari, Monster from the Deep.
Ooh, Yongari.
Yes, a kaiju movie before they were called kaiju movies, at least here in America.
Yes.
That's right, another Godzilla knockoff that destroyed a city. Wow, what a premise. But you can't go wrong with the guy in a big rubber suit, right? Tearing up the joint.
Gotta love those monster movies.
And his second movie was the classic at 2:30 p.m. Reptilicus in color. Now in color.
Nice.
That's right. Yeah, this was one of my favorites because they revived this thing from a chunk of flesh they found in a drilling expedition. Kind of weird. Well, anyway, that concludes tonight's, I should say, Cleveland TV show Time Travel, baby.
Woohoo! Well, thank you, Grim, for taking us back in time for a minute.
I love that. I feel like Doctor Who.
Yeah. Well, not quite.
Dr. What?
Dr. Pooh.
Dr. Pooh.
Yeah, it's Dr. Pooh.
That's right. Oh, goodbye, Lou. Dr. Lou just left. All right.
Yes, there's Louie.
Ooh, I can sit back up. All right, now what's next on the agenda?
Yeah, we have a prize to give away.
How do I forget?
So I've been writing down names throughout the evening in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
And stuffing them in your big shiny plastic.
Yes, all the names of the people who have been watching us live on YouTube. Now, if you're
sleeping on YouTube.
If you're watching us later on television, then the prize thing is null and void.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Everybody wake up! Okay.
Wake up. So the prize is a signed print by Eric P. Gores from ToxicTunes.com. And it has a button on the back, so some fun swag there. And, all right, everyone get up.
You have to kick it off with your shaking the bucket dance, right?
Yeah, we have to shake our buckets to get the names stirred up in here.
Well, that's all you. So get up and everybody get up out there. Get ready to shake, shake, shake. Da, 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 shake, shake, shake. Shake your bucket. Da, 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 shake your bucket. Da, 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 da.
All right.
Oh, there you go. Shook it too hard, I think.
That's you, Grim. That's not me. That's you.
Let me see who's
all
in the
those
chat.
beans you've been eating.
I'm gonna guess. Let me predict.
Who do you think it is?
I'm gonna say.
Who could it be now? I picked a name.
Neil House. How about that? That's my prediction.
I picked a name. Let's see what it is.
I got the drum roll ready. I got my little music machine back. Hey. Okay.
And the winner is?
No. Drum roll.
Drum roll?
Here we go. I said Neil House. Here's my Criswell predictions.
You're wrong. It's Ken Harrington.
I was going to say that next.
Sure.
Ken Harrington, the big winner for tonight.
Ken Harrington. Woohoo. Congratulations, Ken. Just send us an email to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. to claim your prize, and we will get that sent out to you during the week. And Jonathan Jackson won last week.
Did he email you?
And he did email us, and I did get the prize out to him.
That was the cool mummy mask,
That was the mask.
Yeah. Where's our version?
Ours is
it hanging up there?
Hanging up over there.
Oh, it's up in the corner there.
Yeah, it's up. Yeah,
the other way. There we go. I can see it. That way. Whatever. Yeah, okay.
So,
wow, hey, congratulations, buddy.
Congratulations. But, you guys are all winners to us. You're all awesome. So give yourself, a pat on the back, a round of applause.
Yes.
And, we appreciate you taking time to watch our little show.
Yeah, and hang out with us on another Friday night here. It's starting to warm up around the country, so that's always good, which means it'll be blazing hot in here, and I'm going to be sweating like a monkey pig. I don't know.
Well, you've got all that hair, all that pompadour going on.
And it's the opposite. In the winter, I'm great, you're freezing. Mm-hmm. In the summer, I'm melting, you're good. So
yes.
It is what it is, but you know what? Doesn't stop us.
It doesn't matter. We still do it. And Crypt Kitty Jack is crying in the background. He's totally fine. He hears us talking, and he wants to be a part of the conversation.
Well, he's going to have to wait a minute.
He can come
over
over and join us, but he's camera shy.
He never will. But he's going to have to wait a while because we still have the Hairy Scary Hangover to do. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them about that.
So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap up tonight's show, and you can check out our YouTube channel for the Hairy Scary Hangover chat. It's our after show chat show. Give us about 5 minutes, and we'll jump on over to YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and good night, good fright. Mwah!
That's right. We'll see you back here for episode 234. Where?
Next week.
Yeah, next week, right in this store. That's right. We'll see you next time, folks. And that's right. See you later, alligators.
Bye-bye.
Or see you in a few minutes if you're doing the after shoot.
See ya. Grim, click the button.
I hit the wrong thing. Hopefully it's still going. Yeah. I hit end stream instead of the... Oopsie doopsie.